All right. Welcome to your practice. Please find a comfortable posture. Let's take a few minutes. Drop in and let the impressions of your thoughts start to dissipate. Thoughts have a weight to them, have an influence, an impact. We call it baggage. When someone says they have baggage, it means they got a lot of heavy thoughts that they carry with them, memories of their past. They carry with them into their present. But doesn't have to be this way. Thoughts can have no weight whatsoever, but we have to cultivate an understanding that the thoughts don't have to carry any weight, that our emotional responses do not have to define us. We start to look for a value that is deeper. It's beyond thought. If not, the weight of the thoughts, it tends to just accumulate, gets heavier and heavier, really. We only start to just find distractions from the weight of our thoughts. We don't actually ever shed or process. But you're meditators. You sit regularly. So you have this ability to shed, to process, to unwind. That's what we're doing. Taking a few minutes to just let the weight of the thoughts unburden our nervous system, unburden our physical posture, unburden the contours of our face. You look at Ramana, pictures of Ramana, he's got like a little kid's face. The teacher Gary had the same kind of eyes, unburdened. Because the weight of the thoughts, they're not really there. And so you do the same thing for yourself. You start to let your thoughts unburden you. But first, we have to recognize that it is impacting us. In order to unburden, it must be burdening. Burdening in the first place. Burdensome, burdensome. That's not always easy to admit. Sometimes we like to just, oh, it's fine. We even hear ourselves say that, it's fine. In the Maharaj chapter, I was just reading, Nisargadatta says, agonizing and enduring are two different things. Agonizing and enduring are two different things. Enduring means you're waiting out as long as it takes for the thought to offload, to unburden you. Agonizing, it's like, oh, it's fine. And you're just harboring it. Just, I don't know, maybe hoping it'll go away or something. That's not enduring. Enduring calls it into light, exposes it, and builds an inner strength. Agonizing is like, I know I can't juggle all this, but I'm going to just keep these things in the air as long as I can. The weight of my thoughts. As we sit here, we allow the thoughts to move on so that we might recognize the thoughts that are actually still holding us, are actually still pulling us down or weighing us down. For some of us, we just need to rest a little while from our day. We had a whole day of distractions, busying. You got to unload those thoughts about the neighbors, the people in the cars, or maybe if you people you met at work or something. That's all distracting thoughts. You just got to clear that out. And that alone will make you feel a little better if you clear it out. But then there's a whole other layer of work to be done. The thoughts that you really care about start to creep up. Things that really cause you to toss and turn, wear on you. But they're like big heavy demons or something. They live in the bottom of the cave. They don't show their faces if you've got other little superficial stuff on top. They firmly plant themselves in the corners of the cave. And so you got to first just empty out the easy stuff. That's just the day-to-day blah. Actually, Gary called it that, the blah blah. The trivial, the mundane, that yet still some reason just occupies your attention, takes up space. You sit through that, let it wash away, empty out. As you close your eyes, choose not to talk for this period of time. You have my words, but other than that, there's not really much to listen to. You can start ignoring me whenever you want. You'll hear those thoughts louder and louder. And as you hear them, it's almost like at the same moment, in the same turn, as loud as you may hear that thought, you can also see through it. You can also see that it's made of nothing. It's heavy in that it can make you feel things, bring up emotion. It can even cause back pain. But in the same turn, if you really hear it and look at it while it's resounding in your mind, you'll also be able to see right through it, that there's this blank emptiness right through it. That's worth reflecting on. It's not easy, but it's apparent. It's obvious when someone points it out to you. The key is, can you point it out to yourself? Whatever thought you find yourself in, you find it raptured and wrapped in a thought, just recognize, yeah, the emptiness was right there, this blank space, right behind it, right through it. And if you can, you just try to keep looking at that blank, empty space. And other thoughts may come in and come out, but don't take your eyes off it. The blank, empty space surrounding your thought. You don't have to rush the process along. You just look into it. Look into that blank emptiness. Notice that it's never going away. It's never disappearing. As soon as you look for it, it's there. You might forget because it's so empty. Your thoughts can sometimes completely cover it. We almost lose ourselves inside the picture show of our thoughts, but not for long. Eventually, you remember that was just a thought. As you do that, stare into the emptiness. Realize it was there all along. as you start to find almost like a honing, a steady aim on this emptiness. It's just this blank space behind or through your thoughts. You might even have a moment of the thoughts going away and just that empty space existing by itself. If you can get that constant aim, steadiness going, you might start to find some of the things that live in the deeper parts of the cave creep up. And the practice remains the same. Now, for some, they get one hint of what lives in the deeper part of the cave and they run from their practice. They forget all about the emptiness. Back to distractions, please. See if you can hold true, hold constant, this steady aim. Hone in on the emptiness, unshakable, unwavering, no matter what your thoughts throw in front of it. See through it. See the constant, blank emptiness. Don't look too hard. It requires no physical force, no wrinkling of the brow. It's easy to see the emptiness. It's easy to see through thoughts. Thoughts are just fictions, images projected, and the emptiness, you can't make it go away. You can forget it, but as soon as we call your attention to it, there it is. Try to release any effort to cling to the emptiness. There's no grasping or holding. You just sort of see it. You just sort of witness it. It's apparent. You don't really have to seek. Even when thoughts arise, even when you feel the body, sensations in the body, still this emptiness. It's there. You can't make it go away. So don't try to bring it too close. Just let it exist. As you see through everything else. As you get in touch with the emptiness, not only is it behind it and through your thoughts, sensations, but it will feel before and after as you gain more space in your thoughts. The emptiness will appear before and after. It's almost like the thoughts emerge out of it and they dissolve back into it. As you look for it, as you hone in on it, see if you notice this phenomenon that thoughts are emerging out of and absolving back into emptiness. You can see the thoughts emerging out of and falling back into the emptiness. You may start to contemplate that that is what's happening with our life, this world, this body, even the things that feel constant, they aren't really. This whole thing emerges out of the emptiness and falls back into it. When you go to sleep at night, this whole life dissolves into the emptiness. When you wake up in the morning, it emerges out of the emptiness. Birth and death, emerging out of the emptiness, dissolving back into the emptiness. Feel how all your sensations, all your memories, all your knowledge, the whole life, everyone's life, emerges out of the emptiness and dissolves back into it. It's quite brief, really, a lifetime. And even during this lifespan, still, you can see through it. You can see and hone in on the emptiness. Relax from the practice.